Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today what I have for you is episode 18 of my Football Manager 23 save with Tottenham Hotspur. If you do go on to enjoy today's video, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try and hit 20 likes on today's episode, that'd be absolutely class. Subscribe if you are new as well. We are now on the road to 500 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already with that post notification bell on. It's free to do so and it does massively help out. Thank you very much for 400 subscribers. I really do appreciate all your guys' support. So if you haven't already, make sure to hit that big red subscribe button. Let's waste no further time though. We could win the Premier League in today's episode. Let's get into it. So if you didn't already check out last episode, we have progressed through into the Champions League final, but that is not our focus in today's episode. We have Arsenal away, then we have Manchester City away, and then we end on Middlesbrough at home. We could win the Premier League today. At this moment in time, we are 2 points clear of Liverpool with a game in hand. I believe the game against Arsenal is our game in hand. If we win that, we go on to 90 points, so then we'd pretty much need 2 points from our last two games to win at the Premier League. I'm going to be showing you all three matches in today's episode, so let's get into the first one against Arsenal. Here we have it then. Here's how we line up for today's match away at Arsenal in the North London derby. We've got a Gurkhan in goal, a back four of Emerson Royal, Scalvini, Gvardiol and Udogie, a midfield three of Skip, Valverde and Basuma, a Sprilla on the right, João Pedro on the left and Osimhen through the middle. Heung-min Son is still very tired and obviously he's not going to be back in full training for another 6 days, so I'm going to leave him out of the matchday squad for this one. Hopefully we can beat Arsenal, not just because it's Arsenal, it would also put us in a very, very good position then to win the Premier League. Being 5 points clear with 2 games to play, I know obviously one of them is against Manchester City and that will be very tough, but our last game is at home to Middlesbrough, who I think have recently changed their manager. Arsenal's team looking very similar to what it looks like in real life. Couple players in there who don't play for them though, this Schläger guy and also Yuri Tielemans, who somehow found himself as the Arsenal captain, start in today's game. It looks like they're going with a 4-3-3 defend maybe on at this occasion. Patrick Vieira is now the Arsenal manager as well. Potentially that might happen in real life. Pep Guardiola recently signed a new contract with Manchester City. When he eventually does leave Manchester City, what you would presume would happen is Mikel Arteta will become the Manchester City manager and then Patrick Vieira will become the Arsenal manager. But Emerson Royal has the ball on this right-hand side. Can he get a ball into the box for us? Driving very well. Finds Oliver Skip, who's got loads of space here. Can he find a pass? He looks over the top for Sprilla. Brings the ball down. Can he get a ball into the box? It's with Valverde now. Into the penalty area. Shoots. Cleared away by Gabriel. An opportunity here for Arsenal to counter. It's come to Martinelli. Cutting in from that left-hand side. Good defending though from Emerson Royal. Corner ball here for Arsenal. Saka will take. It'll be a left-footed outswinger. Ball comes into the box. Looking for Ben White. Cleared away by Osimhen. It's still with Saka though. Into the penalty area. Shoots. That is very comfortable for a Gurkhan to deal with. Ramsdale picks up the ball here. A little bit of time for him. Finds Lokonga into Tielemans. Bit of space for him to pick a pass. That's not what you want to allow Tielemans to do. Jesus with the chance. Good recovery in the end from Scalvini. You cannot allow Yuri Tielemans that sort of time to pick a pass because he's very devastating when he's been given the opportunity. Saka will put another corner into the box. Scalvini gets on the end of it, finds Gabriel, shouts for a handball there. Saka now loses out to Oliver Skip. Gabriel has a free kick here for Arsenal. He goes into Thomas Partey. It's now with Martinelli. Gets tackled by Valverde. It finds its way back into Thomas Partey though. He goes into Gabriel. It's now with Ben White. He finds Sambi Lokonga looking over the top for Martinelli. Emerson Royal should be able to deal with this. Good play that from the Brazilian, but he loses out to Martinelli. Ball across. Jesus scores. Emerson Royal with an absolute clanger in the North London derby. I gave him an opportunity in this game just because Timber was looking a little bit tired. Played a lot of games recently. I thought Emerson Royal, he's been performing well in his last couple of games, but he has massively, massively cost us on this occasion. Loses it in a terrible area. Martinelli with a good ball across. Jesus is never missing from 3 yards out, and just before half-time, Arsenal take the lead in the North London derby. Certainly not what we're looking for in today's game. We are going to change up the formation, I think, here, and maybe go a little bit more attacking. We are just going to go a little bit more attacking. Tell the wing backs to push on higher. Move Oliver Skip into a central midfield role. So we've got a flat 3 in the midfield now. Hopefully we try to get a little bit more control in this game because so far we haven't been great. Not really created all too much. If nothing's changed in maybe 10 minutes or so, then we will look to make some more offensive changes. But Thomas Partey has the ball once again. Looking over the top for Bukayo Saka. Udogie does deal with that and he heads back to a Gurkhan. Rolls it short into Scalvini. Switch of play. Horrendous switch of play though. Tomiyasu finds Tielemans, ball through here into Saka, shoots, scores. Bukayo Saka has his 17th goal of the season, and it's another individual error which has cost us a goal in the North London derby. We have completely not shown up today. With a big opportunity for us to capitalise on Liverpool and go 5 points clear. We haven't taken it, and now this title race is going to come right down to the wire if things don't sort themselves out. 5 minutes into the second half, it's Arsenal 2, Tottenham Hotspur 0. Bukayo Saka is on the score sheet once again, and I'm going to need to go more attacking now. But Ben White has a free kick here, looking over top once again for Bukayo Saka, but that is easy for a Gurkhan to deal with. He goes into Udogie. Again, another absolutely horrendous mistake, and Saka only has the goal to shoot at. And it's an 18th goal of the season for Bukayo Saka. I have nothing to say at this point. This has just been terrible. Far too many imposters in this team, constantly costing us. Agur can, I think, make the right decision there to find Udogie. But then what he has done after that is absolutely criminal. Gvardiol should be going and closing down Saka. I mean, to be fair, Saka's nearly misses it the underside of the crossbar. It looks a very nice finish though. 54 minutes on the clock. It's Arsenal 3, Tottenham 0. I can only apologise to the fans. Basuma on the ball here finds Victor Osimhen. João Pedro now. Ball back through looking for Osimhen, but once again we can't find the intended target. And Arsenal go along there. Scalvini intercepts. Good ball there into Oliver Skip. Gvardiol now finds Yves Basuma into Osimhen. Can he work some magic? João Pedro into Oliver Skip. Good football this from us. Skip shoots from distance. It's the first goal of the season for Oliver Skip. Could the comeback be on in today's game? Great finish from him. Great build-up play. It's the first time we've really created anything half decent. Good one-touch, two-touch football from us there. João Pedro into Oliver Skip, and from about 25 yards out, he's found the bottom corner. There's over half an hour left. Could we maybe get back into this game? We've changed formation to a 2-3-5. We're also going to put it on to attacking as well. We're going all out attack. We've got nothing really to lose at this moment in time. 4 changes made as well. Over half an hour left in today's game. We need to get a couple of goals to try and at least salvage a point. But Arsenal have a goal kick here, and it's with Gabriel. He goes into Jeva. Thomas Partey now finds Martinelli. This is where they are going to be dangerous in these wide areas. They are going to have the overloads, but we are capitalising on, hopefully, trying to get a lot of men forward and into the box. Bellingham into Richarlison, saved by Ramsdale, and he recovers on the second time. We're basically just trying to outscore Arsenal at this point in time, but if they focus their play in the wide areas, it certainly could cost us. We're not really creating all too much though now, so we're going to tell them just to basically start hoofing the ball along. We have nothing to lose at this moment in time. Shoot on sight, play for set pieces. We also want to start distributing to the target man and taking long kicks as terms of our line. Yeah, we want to be as high as possible, get stuck in. We want to step up more. We want to trap them inside, and we want to invite crosses potentially. Final change of the game as well. We are going to bring on... we're going to bring Timber on for Oliver Skip, maybe, just because Skip's looking a little bit tired. He's on a yellow card as well. 18 minutes to go in today's game. We still need 2 goals. Throw in here for Arsenal, which Cedric will take. Can we try and trap them in here? Cedric finds Lokonga. He goes back into Cedric. Bellingham wins the ball back. It's with Osimhen in the end here. He shoots. He's got all of the goal to aim at, because Ramsdale's positioning was absolutely shocking there, and he's put it well over the bar. I just don't think today is going to be our day. There's 10 minutes to go in today's game. I can't see us getting anything out of it, to be honest with you. We've got a corner here. Valverde with the ball in, cleared away by Thomas Partey. Gvardiol finds Koopmeiners. He can hit them from there, and he does. Tayun Koopmeiners with his 13th goal of the season. 5 minutes left in today's game. Can we complete the comeback? Can we get back to 3-3 in today's game? After being 3-0 down, they're the sort of chances we want Koopmeiners having on the edge of the box. Ramsdale probably couldn't see through that massive crowd of bodies, and I don't really know what he's tried to do there. That's absolutely shocking from Aaron Ramsdale. There's 5 minutes left in today's game. Can we get one more chance? One last opportunity. There's 5 minutes of added time, but it doesn't look like we are going to get back into today's game. It finishes at the Emirates. Full time, Arsenal 3, Tottenham Hotspur 2. It's a terrible defeat in the North London derby, and now we travel to Manchester City. We are now still 2 points clear of Liverpool, but we have both played the same amount of games. We've got a far superior goal difference, but we need to go to Man City now and probably pick up 3 points. It's going to be very tough. Let's get into it. Jose Mourinho's had a little bit of a go at me in the media. A question came to him here saying, Sam Drake openly questioned your managerial methods after the last match between the two of you. Obviously, we did beat him 7-2 in the FA Cup. Have his comments had any effect on how you prepare for matches at all, particularly the upcoming one against his side? Mourinho caused quite a stir in banging the table before replying, Sam Drake had no right to question my style or ability, and I've been looking forward to this chance to beat him and prove that I'm the better of the two of us. Come on then, Mourinho, let's get at it. Here we have it then. Here's how we line up for our penultimate match of our Premier League campaign. We've got a Gurkhan in goal, a back four of Timber, Scalvini, Romero and Udogie, a midfield three of Skip, Bellingham and Koopmeiners, João Pedro on the right, Heung-min Son on the left with Osimhen through the middle. Lots of tired players at this moment in time, but they're just going to have to get over the line over these next couple of games. Then we'll have a big break before the FA Cup final and then the Champions League final as well. We could potentially do the treble this season, but we could also end once again with no trophies. It looks like they're playing their 5-4 for 300. A million defenders, basically, as you would expect with a Jose Mourinho team. It's going to be tough. This is the team that they are playing. As expected, it's the 3, the 4, and then the 2-1. Haaland not involved in the matchday squad. Maybe he's injured again. Maybe he has moved on. Either way, Erling Haaland is not playing for Manchester City today. That is massive, massive news for us. They have got some geezer called Pino up front, who, to be fair, he's also pretty decent. He's not quite Erling Haaland, but he's still probably good at football. When he's got De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva feeding him, it's going to be another very tough one. Free kick for us here. Koopmeiners puts a ball into the box, looking for Romero. Heads just over the bar. Good opportunity for us there. 17 minutes on the clock. We have our first shot on goal. Unfortunate for our sake, it does go just wide. Liverpool, I think, are also drawing at this moment in time. We are not really creating all too much, but as long as we're bettering Liverpool's result, then it doesn't really matter all too much if we win or not. As long as Liverpool don't win, like as you can see here, nothing's really happening in this first half. We've got a corner here though, which Son puts into the box, cleared away though by Kyle Walker. Back out to Heung-min Son, who's absolutely knackered at this moment in time, shoots well over the bar. Timber with a throw in here, goes into Victor Osimhen, back to Timber, into João Pedro. Can he get a ball into the box? Back to Timber, bit of space now. Can the ball come in now? Cuts away from his man, Bellingham now, spins away from Bernardo Silva, finds Oliver Skip. Referee has blown for a foul there. I'm not really too sure. I thought De Bruyne won the ball personally. Skip has gone tumbling over just before half-time. VAR checked the penalty, and a penalty has been awarded. Koopmeiners is on the pitch. I don't even need to watch this. We all know how this ends up. This ends up in a goal. Don't even need to watch. Thank you very much. 1-0 Tottenham Hotspur. Lovely, lovely stuff. That would have been very awkward if he missed there. But just before half-time, Koopmeiners has, I think it's his 14th goal of the season. I swear he scored his 13th in the last game. That sometimes is a little bit of a bug in Football Manager, the actual amount of goals that the player has scored. Koopmeiners, I think he's only missed one penalty so far this season. He scored the rest. The majority of his goals have been penalties. Big goal though for us just before half-time. Again, we've got some couple tired players out there at this moment in time, so we're probably going to have to leave it only 10 minutes or so before we look to make some substitutions. But Udogie's playing well, Koopmeiners, João Pedro, all having good games as well, which is great to see. 10 minutes on the clock, I'm now going to look to make some changes. Osimhen is absolutely shattered, and he's also not having a great game, so Richarlison is going to come on up front. I also want to get a Spriller on this left-hand side for Heung-min Son, who is also absolutely knackered in this game. I'd actually like to get James Maddison as well on that right-hand side, so we'll play him as an advanced playmaker out on that right-hand side. We'll also drop Koopmeiners back to just being a deep line playmaker. We also want to get Udogie off for Schlotterbeck, and final change for now, we are going to bring on Valverde for Oliver Skip, and then we'll put Koopmeiners as the ball-winning midfielder. We'll also then put Valverde to the box and Jude Bellingham as a deep line playmaker. That is actually 5 substitutions, so clearly I can't count. Just over half an hour to go in today's game. Let's hope we can see it out. Romero picks up the ball for us here. Loses out though to Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, I'm not really too sure what I've seen there. The referee does not look happy though, and he brandishes the red card. I'm not really too sure what he's done there. He's thrown an elbow. It's violent conduct. We've already made all our substitutions. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, we are going to have to go into well and truly Jose Mourinho football now. Well, here we have it then. We've gone to a 3-1-4-1 for the remainder of today's game. Really, really stupid that from Romero. He's never going to play again, I guess, in this series, unless they doesn't count towards a Champions League ban. I'm not really too sure. We're going to give him some more praise, though, and hope that we can see the remainder of this 20 minutes out. Corner ball for us here. Valverde with a great ball into the box, cleared away at the back post. It's come to Koopmeiners. We know can hit them from there. Saved by Edison. It's still not clear, though. Bellingham finds Scalvini, back into Valverde, back to Jude Bellingham. Can he get a shot off? It's Valverde! Oh, it's just wide. Big opportunity for us there to get a second goal in today's game. Unfortunately, we can't find the back of the net. Corner ball here for Manchester City. Ball comes into the box. It's cleared away. Comes here into Calvin Phillips. Back into Otavio. Ball across. It's oh my god, it's across the goal line. Eventually it's scrambled clear. Laporte puts the ball back out wide here to Otavio, and he goes out for another corner ball. 6 minutes left on the clock. Liverpool are still drawing. As it stands, we are Premier League champions. Otavio with a ball into the box, cleared away by Scalvini. He's come back to Otavio though, he's got loads of space. Ball across, it's towards the back post, but the referee has given offside. Into additional time then. Liverpool still drawing their match. It finishes full time at the Etihad. 1-0 to Manchester City. The question is, have Liverpool nicked a last minute goal? Are we Premier League champions? Nobody gave us a chance, but you played magnificently. See, there's nothing here about winning the title, is there? We got what we came for tonight, and we should be delighted with that. Have we won the Premier League? Can we get confirmation of the Liverpool result? Liverpool have drawn 0-0 with Everton in the Merseyside derby. We have finally won a trophy. We won none in last season, but we have won the Premier League title with a game to spare as well. 4 points clear of Liverpool, and Tottenham clinched the English Premier Division title. Lovely stuff. Our first trophy in the cabinet. Get that cabinet de-dusted, and we are finally Premier League champions. It's great to see us finally win a trophy. We have spent a lot of money though, to be fair, so it's something that you would hope has happened. We are going to fine Romero 2 weeks wages for that though, because that was absolutely shocking. The board are delighted with the progress. We've done that 4 years ahead of schedule, and they're also delighted that we've challenged for the Premier League title 1 year ahead of schedule as well. Great to see. The Tottenham board are happy with only happy, they're not buzzing or anything like that, they're just fairly happy. Tottenham crown Premier League champions. We've got to pay out a big old bonus for that as well. We've also got to pay 4.3 million to Udinese. That's not ideal, but it's absolutely fantastic to see. Hopefully you have all enjoyed the series so far. How good does it feel to be Premier Division champions? It is absolutely unbelievable. There's no real point me playing this game against Middlesbrough because we're already Premier League champions, so it doesn't really matter all too much. But thank you very much for watching today's video. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try and hit 20 likes, as I said at the start of today's video, that'd be absolutely class. Subscribe if you are new as well. We are now on the road to 500 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed. If you haven't already, with that post notification bell on, it's free to do so and it does massively help out. Don't forget as well to drop a comment down in the comment section down below to help boost the video in the YouTube algorithm. Thank you very much once again for watching today's video. As always, your support is massively appreciated. I shall see you all very soon for the final episode of this series. Peace.